Your mind is a powerful force. It holds the key to your perception of the world and your place within it. It can be your greatest ally or your worst enemy. The mind can create a paradise or a prison. The key is learning how to control it. This control comes from understanding. Mastering your mind is about embracing your full range of emotions and thoughts. When you control your mind, you control your life. You become the master of your destiny. I remember a time in my life when I felt lost and defeated. My business had crumbled, my relationships were in shambles, and I was drowning in debt. It felt like a relentless storm was raging around me, and I was powerless to stop it. I was consumed by negative thoughts. I doubted myself, my abilities, and my worth. I felt like a failure, and I couldn't see a way out of the darkness. Every day felt like an uphill battle. I was exhausted, both physically and emotionally. I had lost my passion, my drive, and my sense of purpose. The worst part was the feeling of hopelessness that had settled deep within me. One evening, as I sat alone in my dimly lit apartment, the weight of the world seemed to press down on my shoulders. Replaying my failures in my mind, I felt a deep sense of hopelessness. Every mistake, every missed opportunity played like a broken record. I stumbled upon a quote that would change my life forever. It simply said, "The only limits in your life are the ones you create in your mind." That night I made a decision. I would no longer be a prisoner of my negative thoughts. I would break free from the chains that had bound me for so long. I began to practice mindfulness and meditation, seeking peace within myself. It was a glimmer of hope in the midst of despair. Section 4. Taking control step by step. My journey to mastering my mind wasn't easy. It was filled with ups and downs, moments of doubt, and times when I felt like giving up. It was a gradual process that required consistent effort and a willingness to change. I had to be patient with myself and understand that real transformation doesn't happen overnight. I started by becoming more aware of my thoughts. This meant taking time each day to reflect and meditate, to really listen to the inner dialogue that was shaping my reality. I paid attention to the negative self-talk that had become my default setting. These were the thoughts that told me I wasn't good enough, that I couldn't succeed. Once I could identify these negative thoughts, I could start challenging them. I questioned their validity and looked for evidence to the contrary. I asked myself if these thoughts were really true, or if they were just fear and doubt masquerading as reality. This introspection was crucial in breaking the cycle of negativity. I replaced negative thoughts with positive affirmations. I wrote them down, repeated them, and made them a part of my daily routine. I would repeat these affirmations to myself daily, even when I didn't fully believe them. Over time, they started to sink in and reshape my mindset. Slowly but surely, my mindset began to shift. I noticed small changes in my attitude and outlook on life. I started to believe in myself and my ability to overcome the challenges I faced. This newfound confidence allowed me to take on new opportunities and face obstacles with a positive attitude. Section 5. The sun breaks through. As I continued to work on my mindset, I noticed a profound transformation taking place within me. I felt a surge of energy and motivation that I hadn't felt in years. The problems that had once seemed insurmountable now appeared as challenges to be overcome. I started taking action, making small steps every day towards rebuilding my life. I focused on my strengths, my passions, and the things I could control. Gradually, the storm clouds began to part and the sun started to shine through. My business began to thrive, my relationships improved, and I was finally free from the burden of debt. Section 6. You have the power. My story is not unique. Every day, people from all walks of life overcome incredible challenges by harnessing the power of their minds. The truth is, you have the power within you to achieve anything you set your mind to. You have the power to overcome adversity, to break free from limiting beliefs, and to create the life of your dreams. It all starts with making a conscious decision to take control of your thoughts. Choose to focus on the positive, believe in yourself, and never give up on your dreams. Section 7. Unleash your potential. Mastering your mind is not a destination, it's a continuous journey. There will be setbacks, challenges, and moments of doubt along the way. But remember, you are not alone in this. We all face adversity in life. The key is to never give up on yourself. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep pushing yourself to be the best version of yourself. The power to create an extraordinary life lies within you. Unleash it now.